Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon to Dr. Muhammad Zaini bin Yunus. My name is Amir Ashraf bin Kamarudin from Section 3. I would like to present about my individual project regarding to the computer programming for the topics in solid mechanics, which is I choose the Strain Rosette Formula. So we will proceed to the introduction. So for the introduction, firstly, what is programming? Programming is the process of taking an algorithm and encoding it into a notation, which is called as programming language, so that it can be executed by a computer. So for in UTHM syllabus subject for programming, we use a C program language in our class. So we learn on C language for our programming class. So specifically for this project, we have required to make a program using the C programming language that we have learned in class by applying it in the solid mechanics formula. So solid mechanics or material science formula. So for my individual projects assignment, I choose the solid mechanics formula on the Strain Rosettes. So obviously the C programming is most widely used language in programming world. So for the problem statement, I need to identify the declaration for this program in this program. So next, the subtopics that required to be used in this program, like what subtopic, like if there's need to be use an array, a looping, optimization. So next, the problem statement is we need to have a looping in the program and the optimization for the program. Lastly, the formula that's suitable to be used for the project. So basically, for Strain Rosette, they have a specific formula that need to be calculated in this subject. So I require to make a formula based on the C programming language for the Strain Rosette. So here is the picture for the example of the Strain Rosette. So they have a C, B, and A, which is this is represent the string for A, B, and C. So for Strain Rosette, they have two types of angle, which is 45 and 60 degree. So this is an example for 45-degree problem. So next, we will go to the objective. So the objective for this project, firstly, we want to apply the programming learning in a real life application. So what we have learned in class, so we try to apply it in real life application like we did in this project. So we also need to make a program for solid mechanics formula. And lastly, the objective we create the formula based on the Strain Rosette problem, which including the value of strains, principal strain, and the angle of principal strain based on the Morskel. So the value of strain, principal strain, and the angle of principal strain is the result that we need to give it as an output for this program. So for the methodology, we had used two types of method, which mean the step required on making this project. So firstly, for the flow charts, we draft the flow chart first, so we can make the program. We can ease the program can be run with in order and nicely. Okay, for the methodology, for the first one, we draft a flow chart. So these are the flow chart. These are first. Sorry for the miserable flow chart here, because I don't have enough space to make this flow chart, because they have a lot of calculation required in this for this Strain Rosette program. So for this one, we calculate for the first 40 for the 45 degree strain rosette. So here we can see that for the 45 degree, this is for the first here we calculate the formula for strain rosettes for the 45 degree strain rosette. So we can get the R. So and finally we can calculate the value for principal strain 1. A represent principal strain 1, B represents principal strain 2, and O represent the angle for the principal strain. So user will input the value for small o, A, small a, B, and C. So then user will be asked for either he want to calculate 45 degree or 60 degree. So here for 45 degree, and this one, they continue from the above flow charts, where if not the 45 degree, it will go to the 60 degree. So 60 degree, the calculation the difference between the both angles the calculation only at for the strain rosettes. So for the bottom, for the optimization and minimum range for the program same like 45 degree. So if user input the different angle, either 45 or 60 degree, so it will go to the it will print the wrong angle. It means that the program will be terminate, will goes to end. So next, for second method, we create a program. Here we cannot see. These are the program that we have created. So here are some the coding, the algorithm for the program. Next, we will go to the result for this program. For the result, I will show you the ways of the DEV C++ running from the algorithm that we have created. So for the result, I will show you the DEV C++ running the algorithm that we have created. So first, program asks how many tests we want to test. So for example, I put the value of 1. So the angle we have as 45 or 45 degree or 60 degree. So for example, we put the 60 degree. So instead the value of A, so just give any value. So like 60. For the value B, we put the 135. So for the C value, we put the 264. So the program will calculate by using the program that we have, algorithm that we create. So the result is 60 degree 246 and negative 148.956375. So here the calculation are based on the algorithm we have made. So for the highest, for this one, we want to make the optimization. So we put the highest strain value. So the minimums, this one, strain 1 and strain 2 as a minimum value for strain. So we put the highest strain for 1, like 275. Next, the strain 2, we put the maximum 35. So here we can see the optimization that for this program. We make the strain 1 and strain 1 the super strain optimize for 0 each looping plus 0.5. So here are the result. So the final value is 300. The average for all the value that we have created is 309.5. So the value for principal 1 is 272 and principal 2 is 33.853. So For the conclusion, uh, we can conclude that our program has succeed because all the value that we have calculate and we refer to the books of solid mechanics are correct. So these are firstly the importance of programming. We learn the importance of programming and how we apply it into a real life application, which can be very helpful, which can ease our mathematics problems. Second, we learn the true meaning of C programming language. We learn during making the reports. And third, we learn how to write it in computer language. Lastly, we can conclude that this project was succeed. So that's all from me. Sorry for any problems that happened during presentations. Thank you.